Hello, this is Monica from Unique Designs by Monica, and we're going to be doing registered nurse cards. Now, if you followed my video last week, or should I say, is it, I believe, Wednesday or Saturday? Whatever the last video was, I made a doctor card. Now, if you're a registered nurse or you're graduating to be a registered nurse, I'm going to show you how you can actually make that card for that person or for yourself or for somebody that's graduating in that field. So instead of redoing the card all over again the way that I had it prior, all you need to do is click Save, Save As, change the name. Let's go with Registered Nurse, Registered Nurse. Now, I don't want this to be public, but if you do, you can go ahead and click on this right here. But I do not, so I'm going to have it save. Now it's saved as registered nurse. Now I can actually change all of my settings. So let's take a couple of stuff off. Since registered nurse do not have collars nor buttons, I'm going to take these out. What they do have, however, is the little stethoscope, a pen, and they have a name tag. They don't have name tags that state doctor. So I'm going to take everything out except for the necklace. So I'm just going to leave that the same. So let's do a couple of changes. What I'm going to do is I'm going to move down the pocket just a little bit. Make it right there. And the name tag. I'm going to move it just a smidge here. Let me see if I can actually get both of these. There we go. And we're just going to do very slight alterations to this particular card. Everything's staying the same. It's still this. It goes right on top of the card. The V-neck is fine. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab myself a triangle, turn it around, and then I'm going to duplicate my little V-neck here. So I'm just going to leave a little lip, just a tiny lip right there. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to have this, make sure that this is in the center. So I'm going to go center horizontally, just like that. And I'm going to slice. There we go. I don't need this anymore. I don't need this anymore. And I definitely don't need this anymore. Now, the colors of a registered nurse are a darker blue. So let's see if we have something equivalent. That's pretty good. I like that. So let's see. Is this too big? Yes. Let's just slice this down just a little bit like that. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to select this V shape and the rectangle behind it, and then I'm going to slice. Now what I'm going to do is just going to go just a little bit above, so I make sure it's flushed, and slice. All I need is this, and everything else can be deleted. And so can that. There we go. That should be nice and aligned. Let me bring this one down just a little bit. And since registered nurse have white rather than black, let's change that as well. There we go. That looks more like a nurse. Now, there's only one thing that's missing, and that is a thermometer. Since nurses do the back end work. I want to say preliminary. There we go. That's the word I was trying to say. Preliminary work before the doctor actually gets there. So all I'm doing is just using a square, or should I say a rectangle, and a circle. I'm also going to duplicate this because I'm going to need this little guy in a little bit. select everything, and let me make sure I got this right in the middle. Perfect. So I'm gonna weld. Let's change the color of this to red. And now we're just going to make 3 little indentations onto this thermometer. I wish there was a better way to make this align with the grid. Okay. Do that. Do that. I just need to make sure this is just a little. Probably don't need that then. Okay. Alrighty. It shouldn't be this complicated, but apparently I like to make it this complicated. Alright, I'm gonna make it fit right onto the actual thermometer, but before I do that I need to select everything and weld. And now I'm going to bring this to the front, or can I bring this to the front? No, it's not allowing me to, which is fine. Okay, I'm just going to make this adjust like that. Now I'm not making any more since this is going to be going into the pocket. So what I'm going to do is select everything and then resize it. And this still looks a little too big. There we go. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to click on the pin portion and the pocket. Nope, not the thermometer. Pin portion and the pocket. There you go. And bring it forward. There we go. There's our card. There's our registered nurse card. We've got a thermometer. We have our pin, and now we only need to add the registered nurse part. Registered nurse. Oh, I should have, let me go back a little. Push enter. Did I push enter? Apparently not. There we go. Nurse. Okay. Now, since this is right on the edge, I want this to be centered, so I'm just going to go to alignment, center, and then I'm going to try to make this fit right here. There we go. So now we have our male nurse. Hello, nurse. Now we're going to copy, Control V, Control C, and then move this back. Can I move that back? No, I cannot. And now I have lost my pearl. So let's go back. Back into time. One more time. One more time. There we go. So let's move this little pearls out of the way. Copy and paste. And now I can put you to the front. And very much like the doctor card, you can click on the V or the collar and bring it to the front, and that sends the pearls to the back. There, that's it. You minimize your what needs to be done. The card's already made, and all you have to do is just tweak a couple of areas. But as you can see, I kind of forgot to put. It's still clicking on the V here, so I'm going to have to move that slightly in order for it to register this. Nope, still clicking on the V. There we go. All I needed to do is just slightly move that, bring it up a little, and then having this go on top. It's little details like that that bother me sometimes. I realize that I did it, and I'm just trying to fix it. Okay, move this right back. Ta-da! All done! You've officially made not only a doctor, but a registered nurse. And if you would like to see any more of these cards, I'll be putting more videos on Saturdays and Wednesdays. And if you don't want to miss a video, please feel free to click the subscribe button and the little bell so you'll be notified when I make a video. Don't forget to hit that like button, and thank you so much for watching my video. Have a nice day.